Today, we would like to share a very important topic with you. Every child is taught that they should not approach strangers because they could be dangerous. Colette taught her 9 children the same rule. Her 10-year-old son, Troy, took a bus to school every day. It was always full of children, around 30 to 50 boys and girls aged 6 years old and over. One day, there was a new female driver. Everything was as usual that morning. Troy got on the bus and took his seat. It seemed to the boy that something was wrong. He realized that there was a very unpleasant smell in the bus, similar to acrid smoke. However, the strange aroma soon disappeared and the bus drove off and rushed along the highway. Suddenly, something strange happened. The bus turned off the wide road into a back alley. The woman driver drove faster and faster through unknown streets of the city. A boy asked the driver to slow down, but the woman got angry and abruptly slammed on the brakes. The children were thrown from their seats, the smallest ones falling right to the floor of the bus. Then the kids got scared and started crying. After seeing the driver's behavior, Troy decided to call the police. The woman stared at the road intensely and pressed harder on the gas pedal. He saw how scared the kids were and dialed 911. He told the dispatcher that a bus full of children was going at breakneck speed along an unclear route. "Help us," Troy asked with a pleading voice. He managed to explain in detail over the phone where the school bus was traveling, and the police immediately started searching. The cars with flashing lights quickly caught up with the bus and blocked its path. The driver barely got out from behind the steering wheel when she was arrested and immediately taken into custody on charges of endangering children's lives. The students remained safe thanks to the courage of an ordinary boy their age. He was not afraid to call the authorities and ask for help. Police Chief Inspector Phil Philpott shook the brave child's hand and thanked him, calling Troy's act brave and admirable. Philpott then went to the transport company that provided the school bus. The inspector decided to find out how such an inadequate person was hired to drive children, endangering their lives. It turned out that she was admitted to the company very urgently to replace the usual driver who suddenly fell ill and did not come in that day. Of course, the inadequate driver was immediately fired and she would never sit at a steering wheel again. Philpott was horrified by what had happened. He did not even want to think about what might have happened if it hadn't been for little Troy. When the boy's mother learned about her son's act, she praised Troy and said that he is the oldest of 9 children, so he always looks after the younger siblings. Troy was used to protecting younger kids, so he was able to immediately realize when an adult could harm children. Such a son is a real pride for any mother. He will not get overwhelmed in a strange situation and would try to find a way out. These decisions often save the lives of many people. It is hard to believe, but not every adult would dare to act as confidently in such cases as Troy. Remember, if a stranger is acting dangerously, do not trust them with your life and call the police right away. That is all for today. Share this story with your friends and click like.